Salutations. So, just another critique on the Conan, the new island DLC content, and this is going to be something that I talked about extensively, maybe year and a half, close to 2 years ago. You'll see my videos up if you kind of look through some of the content. Um, but the one of the things that I've come to realize is and I realize there's kind of a reason for this, but their menus, their search menus are hot cabbage. Like, even though they did add all the armor sets, the issue that you run into, and this shows that they don't play the game. This shows that they just, they're creative, they have creative inspiration, but they don't actually get into the nuts and bolts of it, the mechanics of how stuff works. So let's say I want to craft, I go to the workbench and I want to craft an armor set. Perfect example, right? And I'm like, okay, well, I want to do the new Riders of Hyboria. Boom, right? I'm like, oh yeah, okay. But the problem is I have to craft the subsets. So there is no drop-down menu for subsets. So I spend all my time doing this crap, right? And I go click one. And then I got to start all over and click one. And then every time I exit out of the menu and I come over here to this, and it's like, oh, I need some of this, and I come back over here to do this, then I got to come back and do this, scroll all the way down and click this. And then you do that same crap over and over and over. So they need to go through here on all of this stuff, and I know it's easy peasy, cheesy wheezy. I know that it's super easy to do, and they need to add more filters inside of this stuff, because when you go through the sub tabs, if I go through my supplies here, consumables, right, it puts it at the top, but when I have consumables selected and I say give all, it doesn't shift the consumables over. It dumps everything over. It should just move the consumables over that are selected. So this is an issue that I've brought up on the forums, that I've done lots of videos about, and it's the simplest thing, and it shows that the developers are a bunch of cucks. They're a bunch of cucks, and they need to listen to the player base, and they need to understand the value of their community. All right, I know I'm a little heated, but whenever time I think about the developers, I get worked up. And so this is something that I've talked about extensively in the past, and they're just incompetent at this point. They really are. But as always, thank you for watching.